Good afternoon. It is July the 17th, 2017. We'll start off with our disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations, like an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, we started out today on the E-mini. Didn't think we'd have a higher market. We thought we would be contained. It would be a pause day after Friday's strong rally and strong close. So far, that's proven to be correct. We had hoped to buy 53s to 50s. We said it might take a 55 to get in. There's your 55s. We specifically mentioned 59s. It would at least get that high. It did. Didn't produce very much of a trade. Then we had our 60 to 62, which was the area that we were looking to sell this morning if we couldn't come out, and it produced 1 and 2 trades. So again, understanding structure, understanding the market gives you access to information that you can reliably trade, that gives you trade location, that improves your bottom line, in my not so humble opinion. Okay, inside day, that implies trading range tomorrow. We don't have a lot of news. We've got import prices, export prices, and housing market index. Those usually do not impact the market by much. Putting everything together, this market is still pointed higher. And as long as we can stay above that 24, 45, 47 area, this area right there, this market can trade higher. Sell failure to take out 60, 62, 64, 66, sell 2. On the buy side, I think we can do a little bit better, so we'll try our 50, 53. Then 45, 47 for buy 2. And we'll see what we get. Treasuries were up today. Turned in a pretty good day. No auction this week. So they didn't attract much in the way of selling. Inside day, trading range tomorrow. And we may have started a new distribution. We're in a trading range right here. Ideally, you'd like to sell the 28 to the buck area. Buying 16s to 20s where we were this morning. 27, 31, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 17 to 21, buy 1. 9 to 13, buy 2. Not much in the way of news tomorrow. Import-export prices, housing market index. Isn't it amazing what's going on in Washington, D.C. right now? How clearly Washington, D.C. controls the purse strings and most of the power, and they like it that way. And they're not giving up anything. They're fighting any proposed changes tooth and nail, and so far they're being pretty successful about it. And they've got the bucks, they've got the power, they've got access to the media, they've got it all. So they will not go quietly into the night. But if Trump sticks to his guns, he's got the votes. If he does what he says he's going to do. If he doesn't do what he said he's going to do, then he won't have the votes. Okay, the buck, just pretty much where we were this morning. Number 1, 7 to 11, sell 1, 15 to 19, sell 2. On the buy side, 20 to 24, number 1, 13 to 17, buy 1. That's where we were this morning. Worked out pretty well. 5 to 9, buy 2. Looking at gold, which had a strong day. Haven't seen any explanation for the strength in gold. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. And I'm not being flippant or glib when I make that call. You can see how tight the range was today. We had very little to work with. So resistance is at 35, 35, 37, sell 1. 39.41, sell 2. On the buy side, 30, 32, buy 1. 25, 27, buy 2. Crude oil had a weak close. We canceled our 04 buy. Made sense at the time. And I don't know what happened to my crude contract, but it disappeared yesterday. And F1, higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it. Sure did. F2's not going to show that. We had an F split right here. Had a couple of B's behind us, and if you look at the Globex session, there was more volume in the bottom half than there was in the top half. Andrew this morning asked, how can we tell which way the long-term money's going? And I think you have to come in and you have to just read it on your F1 and your F2 screen. And you don't know who, you don't know why, you can just see which side the money's voting. And in this case, overnight session, A through E and F, they're voting to the short side of the market. So if you had to make a trade, you'd do it from the short side. 17 was the last rotate up. We're at 46.07. I'd like to think we could sell 25s to 50s. Don't know if we can, that might be a little generous. Too optimistic. 75 to the buck. We'll make 45, 50, 45, 75, buy 1. 45 even, 45 and a quarter, buy 2. You know, we don't talk about this much, but imagine the satisfaction you're going to get when you have mastered trading. It is the toughest game in the world, mentally. You're up against the best minds, the brightest minds, and the money in the world all going after this. And if you can succeed and prosper in this arena, that's quite a statement. Very, very few people can make that claim. And I think we can get you there. Gonna try anyway. Move out of the middle, higher low, higher high, find a place to buy the euro. And looking at the F2 screen. It's P, we're having trouble there at 15.25, so 15.20 to 30. I think that's where we were. I think we were at maybe 10 to 20 this morning. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were at 10 to 20. So 20 to 30 sell 1, 40 to 50 sell 2. On the buy side, 115 even, buy 1. 1475, 1485, buy 2. And that's it for this July the 17th, 2017. I will see you bright and early in the morning. Hope you all have a good evening. It's my understanding, looking at the weather map, everybody's going to be experiencing summer here for at least the next 7 days. So might as well kick back and enjoy it. Y'all have a great evening. I'm out of here.